Hey everybody, it's the Big Cho from Czo Thoughts. I just want to wish everybody out there a very safe and happy holidays and a wonderful new year. We will come back the beginning of the year, but from all of us here, from all the guests that has been a part of this year, including myself, have a wonderful Christmas, whatever holiday you celebrate, and just be smart, make good decisions, and don't get too crazy on New Year's. And with that, on with the show. Welcome everybody. Does yours light up?
No, mine's too old to light up. This was pre light up. This is like I don't even know. This thing's probably close to 10 years old.
I was like, I got this at Walmart, like in passing, because I found Xander one for when he went and took pictures with Santa Claus, and it was the
Yeah.
Grinch, and I was like, everybody knows me. I'm a fucking Bluey freak. So I was like, wait, does that light up? I was like, oh shit, it lights up. I was like, yeah,
Yeah,
this is it.
I have a whole Grinch sweatsuit and the shirt lights up, but I didn't like the lights on it.
Right.
Like so I let's
I'm
just
gonna
say my
keep my
shirt no
lights off because I got a show to do.
there's no more lights in my shirt.
Oh, oh. See, I was
Plus you
gonna do
can't
that, but then I got a holy shirt.
well no, but see the way mine was because mine the lights were in the wreath, like the Grinch is like got his face in a wreath. So they were
Oh,
in the wreath, so you can't tell.
yeah. If I took mine out here, you thought I'd be doing some crazy shit.
Yeah, I
One too
took them
many
out
at the club. I don't know.
because you can't really you can't wash it. You can't put that in the washer with the lights in it.
No, that's why I'm like super cautious with it.
Yeah, I was like, screw that. So I took the lights out.
Yeah, even when we took Xander to take photos with Santa Claus, I was like just staring at him from a distance, like don't get nothing on that motherfucker. If so, it'll be a Tide Pen City. Like no
Yeah,
chance. Nah. But yeah, it's fucking Christmas time. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it is.
I feel like the Grinch, like it's practically here. I haven't even. Maybe I'm speaking for like generally everybody, but I don't know. Maybe because like work, life, etc. But like everybody was like, "Oh, I'm not ready for Christmas." Like presents wise and shit like that. Like I'm on top of my game this year. But like trying to celebrate it, I haven't had a time. Like I haven't had time.
No, we I feel the same way. I was just talking about it at work today because they had like a little breakfast thing for us today at work for the holiday, and I was talking to one of the girls at work, and I was just like saying the same thing. I was like, okay, we're a week away at this point.
Mm,
I mean, you guys are watching this probably less than a week, but like, it's it's like, yeah, I'm not like you know me, like I'm always like I'm done shopping by fucking December 1st. I'm done. We just finished the other day, like just finished, and now it's the point of like, okay, now I gotta wrap all it, like all this shit needs wrap. Like I'm like and then it's like trying to, and then you start thinking too. It's like, okay, now the planning starts of like I gotta find time to do all this shit with everybody.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
I was just thinking about that today, like on my way home from work. I was thinking about because I think that's when you text me. Like I was on my way home from work when we were setting up for this, and I was like, "Fuck, I gotta talk to him about when we're gonna get
Yeah.
like I got shit for a little bit. Like you know what I mean? Like
Yeah. I
it's
it
still weird.
goes fast.
I real quick, I still say little man, but like in a week he's not little man. Like
In a week, he's
technically,
literally an
technically,
adult.
physically, he's not little man either. But it's just like I don't know. I just always still say that.
But yeah, in a week, he's literally an adult. And I'm like, no, he's not. Like,
I know, I
but
know.
like technically, yeah, but that's another time, another story.
Now, will he be with you for the holidays this time around, or
So I'm proud to tell everybody my holidays with his mother are pretty much intertwined now.
Oh, okay.
So, yes, I actually will have him.
Okay.
But on Christmas Eve, we are going to his mother's
Oh, okay.
because her family predominantly, as you know, when we were together,
Yeah.
they would do all their stuff on Christmas Eve because everybody would go and do their own things, separate things on
Yeah.
Christmas Day. And that's what we would do. We would go with my family because her family would do their stuff on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
So I have him starting next week. And last year I did it. And it's no disrespect against her. It's just where our situations were and us trying to find a common ground and just me personally figuring out if,
Yeah.
things were okay. I let her have him for Christmas Eve. And while that was going on, I was taking care of my home front. I was wrapping my gifts, doing anything
Yeah.
last minute, getting everything done. And then I went and got him, and she was very thankful and very appreciative of it. And I was like, okay,
Hmm.
cool. You know what I mean? So again, I tell everybody, and I don't want to drag it on too further, but time does heal.
Yeah.
Time heals things. So I got him again. It's just the way it falls. But we don't even talk about it like that anymore because I see him when she has him, and she sees him when I have him.
Yeah.
Like for people that have been not really following or know about the past, and we won't trickle down it any further.
Hmm.
It's it's literally night and day,
Yeah.
and it's for the best interest of my son, and it actually heals our relationship, mine and hers, and it's been nice because I can't say we're like back to the way it was, but we're figuring out who each other are again. So
Yeah.
that's nice. But anywho, so he's off and I'm off. And she said, well, I'm having my family here for Christmas, like for Christmas dinner. And then she's like, you're more than welcome to come. And I was like, my original plan was like, cool, we'll kind of do the same thing. Like, drop him off, come to the home front. But then I was like, oh, I'm off. Like, I'm off of work.
Yeah.
So I ran it past her, and I don't know. I mean, it's just still we're still figuring. It's force of habits, like
Hmm.
kind of PTSD triggers. But I said, like, you think it's cool if I just is it cool if I just came with him? And she was like, that's what I was trying to get to you. Like,
Yeah, you're
you
talking
can
about
come with.
Christmas Eve.
Yes.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, okay. And then like I was like, I don't want to intrude. She's like, I invited you.
Hmm.
So I was like, okay. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. So he gets to see her on Christmas Eve.
That's
And
good.
then of course everybody who knows me knows my runaround day on Christmas Day.
Yeah, you got split it between
I
dad and
Yeah,
moms.
I've split it between my mom and dad forever, as long as I
Yeah.
can remember. And actually, contrary to this, before I was planning to shoot the episode, my father reached out to me and told me that for the first time my stepmom is actually working on Christmas. And I was
Hmm.
like, oh, shit. And he's like, yeah, so we're not doing like Christmas. And I was
Yeah.
like, well, what the fuck? Like, I'm
Yeah.
like, not taken back as like, shit, what the fuck? Like, oh my God, not gonna have the good grub and all that shit. But I was like, dude, it's blindsiding because like,
You're used to it being a certain way for all these years. Like you said, you've been doing it a certain way,
right.
and now.
But yeah, but then I told him like it was like it's nothing against Joanne. Like I understand, like I understand. If anybody gets it, I do. But I was like, so what are you doing? And he was like, oh, we're probably gonna go out to dinner when she's done. And I'm like, my dad, being the ultimate Christmas story fan, is literally going to do the Christmas story dinner.
That motherfucker will be at a Chinese restaurant
He
singing
is,
rah rah
dude.
rah rah rah.
I
Like,
should you not. I said, so where are you gonna go? He's like, probably a Chinese restaurant that on 51. I was like, you son of a bitch, did you plan this? Like, because like he loves that movie so much. And then it's a series of unfortunate events that can possibly get him to the Chinese fucking
yeah,
restaurant on Christmas Day. And he was like, because my family is coming here
Mm.
at this actual weekend. So yeah, so that's what I've been in the midst of doing this week, getting my affairs in order here.
So what, your mom and all them are coming to your house?
Yes. So my mom, my sister Darian, my
Yeah.
dad, Riley, Kevin, Bill, and my other niece and nephews are coming here to see me. Brandy's going to be here with me as well, but we're going to be able to see the kids.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's cool. And I
What time
have
I'll be what time I'll be over?
3
On what day? Saturday?
Sunday.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. I'll be over.
All right. Well, cool. I'll be here. I, so, off subject. I mean, I got a new TV. You could check it out. It's fun. So I'm like, I don't know. I feel like a big kid, even though I don't know. It's taking me forever to get a new television, and I got a new TV because like Black Friday and shit like that.
Yeah.
So I got excited,
Dude,
and
we weren't even out Black Friday. It was like the week at like that weekend after or whatever, the couple days after Black Friday. We were at Walmart. We weren't even Christmas shopping. We were just doing some running some errands, and
yeah,
we walked past this like 80 some inch TV for like 375. I was like, that's kind of nice. Like,
dude, I swear
you're not gonna not.
that's what happened. We were with Brandy's well, I was with Brandy and her mom, and we are at Sam's Club, Sam's Club, and of course, you know anybody who's been in a Sam's Club, Costco, you walk in, boom, they're right fucking there. So I was looking, and I'm looking at this one. I was like, man, that's fucking bad. That's a badass TV right there. And I was like, nah, I'm not spending like 4 grand on it because that's insane. I mean, it's dope for its time, but I was like, nah, like, no,
Mm,
I'll wait. But then I looked over and I was like, no, hey now, kind of like you. I saw it and it was like
mm.
something like, it was, I don't know if it's 65, it was right around mine. And I was like, yo, that $400 ain't fucking bad right there.
Yeah,
I was like, shit, all right. And then I was like, nah, how the fuck are we going to get it home, whatever, etc. So then we were sitting on the couch and I don't know what happened. Like I don't impulse buy anymore. Or it's not like
mm,
me,
yeah.
where I'm just like, I'm fucking do it. But I sat here and I was on the Sam's Club website and I was talking to Brandy and I said, yo, you know that TV we're looking at? She's like, yeah. I said, listen, they got a 75-inch, like a QLED 4K TV. And
Hmm.
I liked them when we were at Sam's Club. I was like, man, these is fucking nice. And I said, this shit is only fucking like six or $800.
Hmm.
And she's like, really? And I was like, yeah. So I was doing a little bit of more research into it because like I don't want something that's
Yeah.
like kind of old in a way. I want something newer. So then I was doing my research on like my gaming and all that shit. And I was like, I think I'm gonna pull the fucking trigger on this. And she was like, we don't have $600 to $800. I was
Yeah.
like, I was like, I'm aware, honey, but affirm we have like $1,800.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. She's like, okay, are you sure? And I was like, yeah. So we're like, her and I are looking at the structure of the payment plan, etc. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm the type of person now that buys something and instantly gets buyer's remorse.
Yeah.
Dude, I bought that. I thought I was sweating bullets.
I feel you.
Like I felt like it was the old Coke days. Like I fucking did too much and I'm pouring it down my face. And I'm like, maybe this was a bad idea. Maybe this is a bad idea. But I'm like, I'm already in the thick of it now. It's already coming. I don't know the whole affirm return payment, etc. I was like, fuck it, whatever. So I ordered it like a week ago. It told me, it told Brandy and I it would have been here within a couple of days. That shit did not show up till literally yesterday.
Oh.
Yeah, and I'm freaking out about it. And like, I don't know, dude. I have a 75-inch fucking television outside. All of a sudden, somebody might take it.
Yeah,
You know, and
yeah.
then I'm looking for it, and then it's like your shipment's late. I was like, no shit, dickhead.
Oh, I hate that. I hate that.
Like, yeah. And so Brandy's like, I'm gonna get on the phone. Brandy is not like it's not a Karen type as she wants to know where the fuck her man's television is.
No,
Like,
I mean that's the way I am. Like me and me and Levy ordered hats. Like a month ago, we ordered. I don't know if I told you this or even showed you. So New Era dropped. They must have a deal with Nickelodeon. They drop old retro Nickelodeon cartoon hats all the time.
yeah,
They came out with the whole set of Legends of the Hidden Temple.
yeah. I saw you guys had them.
So we ordered them together. He was like, just, I'll send you the money, or like, just order them. I'll pay you. That way we don't have to worry about shipping and all that shit. I was like, fine, that's cool. So we order the hats. New Era's like, shipped them. I'm used to their orders taking forever to get there. It came within about 5 business days or whatever. It wasn't too bad. Open
No,
the box, one fucking hat. I immediately, probably like Brandy, was like, "Oh fuck no!" Like I
yeah,
wasn't being an asshole, but it's like, what the fuck? Like you pay for
yeah,
something and you order like, and they say, hey, this is your window. I hate windows.
yeah.
And then you're like, but then it still doesn't even come within the window, and especially like you said, something like a TV. Them fucking porch pirates is out and about nowadays.
Swear to God, especially if you're in a fucking trailer van, and I understand it's more predominantly older people, but I mean, like a
But you in the
75
cut
inch,
though, you in the cut.
but a 75 inches, it ain't just you can't put something over it. You
That
know what I
fucking
mean?
bear, I bet you that bear would have taken it, put it up in the
Dude,
cave.
fuck yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. He'd have fucking if it was a cocaine bear, he'd have fucking just threw it.
He would
But
have went
yeah,
back, like, babe, I got a new TV, put the rabbit ears on it.
right, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Get it up there, and you know what? Leave me the fuck alone. I stole his beats. He was getting his son for Christmas too. So leave me alone.
You would
I'm
have
gonna watch. I'm gonna watch Cocaine Bear now. Going through it.
you'd have been walking around and saw that fucker mounted to a tree out in the woods behind your house.
I'd have fucking took a complete video of it for this fucking show and be like, "This is fucking great ingenuity right here." You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And then the bear comes out and be like, "Whoop, gotta go." Like, dude, you had to see it when they pulled. So when I pulled up to the house,
Yeah.
they had it. They had it sideways on my steps, but like facing out, so you can see. Hey, Vizio 70.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, just put fucking red arrows above it. Hey, there's a TV. I was like, oh my fucking god. And then it's slanted sideways. And then like I'm freaking out because I mean, like, I know about my electronics and my TVs and all
Yeah.
that. So I'm like, why the fuck is this sideways? And then I was like, well, maybe he did it because, or whoever the delivery driver or woman was, maybe they just put it sideways so it doesn't fall, like shit
Yeah.
like that. And then I was like, well, why didn't they put it against the trailer? And then I was like, oh, the weather, because it
Yeah.
would drip down on a TV. And I was like, okay, please don't fucking anything be wrong with this thing.
Yeah.
So I dragged it in the house, and I'm gonna go on record. I had a Paul Chopek Senior crash out moment.
Uh oh.
Yeah, so this is I saved it for here. Like I'm so glad it came, and I'm so glad it happened. So I brought it in the living room, and like I'm getting it already, and I know I can't with my shoulder the way it is. I
Mhm.
can't just lift it out.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, but I tried because I'm a guy. That's what I do. So I tried, and it kept hitting the one bottom, like the one
Oh
coming off the
yeah.
styrofoam. All of a sudden, I was like, "You motherfucking!" I start fucking Hulk ripping the side of the fucking box, and I was like, "Thank God nobody's here to witness this fucking crash out because
Yeah.
I am going nuts, like nuts." And then I was like, it wasn't moving, so I like cut the side of it. And then I told Brain today, she's like, "What if you'd have cut the TV?" I was like, there was literally like um cardboard and
They
then the
put
phone
between.
case.
Yeah.
There's so much shit that I would never would have cut it.
Yeah.
But then I'm like throwing it, and there's like the bottom of the TV's held in by the styrofoam and shit, and I moved and I tripped over it.
Uh-oh.
That's a bad idea. All of
Yeah.
a sudden, I kicked that fucking thing. That whole thing looked like a rocket. It went. I moved it. Ended up moving it in the dining room kitchen area. I kicked that thing, and you watched it go like right into my fucking living room. And I was like, "Well, it's styrofoam, so I really don't care." But if that would have cracked and went everywhere, I'm like, "God fucking damn it!" But that was the most. I didn't like want to throw the TV or anything like that. Like, not my dad. But yeah, once I got it all set up, I got every like once I got it up because it basically just went where the 70-inch went.
Yeah.
And easy to hook up. And then I put everything outside. And but now I have there's a 75-inch television right in front of me as I'm staring at it, and I'm staring right at the 70-inch now too.
I hook them both fucking up, bro. I'd be dual TV in it.
Dude, I if I had enough room, it'd be one big fucking just big two big monitors. Be like, what's happening there? Football, wrestling. I don't know.
Yeah.
But you know what's funny? You ain't gonna miss nothing. It's you can't miss it.
You had a
So
good setup for this past Monday. You could have watched Raw and the Steeler game.
dude, I'm telling you, like I was like, yeah, that's why they did it, because that's why they sent it to me late, because they fucking know they wouldn't have
They
done
knew. They're like, we
it.
ain't
But
letting him out. We ain't helping him out.
no. But like the thing is though too, so um with the way like this year has been between like me and like Xander's mom, like she had a couple TVs break or whatever, and we were helping her out with that. So the 70-inch television, and for all my friends that have known, my television is was like our television.
Mm,
That's actually going to go in Xander's spare room. So the
okay.
70-inch is going to go in his room. That television in his room is going to go to his room at his mom's house.
That's cool. So you play a
Yeah.
little TV musical chairs.
Yeah, but this wouldn't be the first time I've helped his mom with fucking TVs and musical chairs.
Yeah.
Like there is Brandy can attest to it. So um Ashley, I know she won't mind me putting this out there. She had like 4 or 5 televisions in her basement. I shit you
Okay.
not. Like, yeah, like seriously. And she was trying so hard to get rid of them. And I said, well, there's this place, you know what I mean? Like there was a place in the city.
Yeah.
And so Brandy and I drove to it, had all the flat screens in there. Now, mind you, it's not like the old days where you're like, oh my God, these are fucking heavy as hell.
Yeah.
Everybody knows your TVs are paper thin now. So
Yeah.
we had like 5 of them in her car. We literally pull up to a place that looked like an abandoned fucking building.
Is it the one down on the south side?
No, we went to this other
Oh.
one, which is like right by Uptown.
Oh, I didn't know there was another
And
one.
I didn't know either. Like I was searching them, and then I saw the one in Southside,
Hmm.
and then I saw this one, so I was like, "We'll try here first." So I'm driving around, and I was like, "Yo, this don't look right." Like
Yeah.
the vibe was off. So Brandy and I are looking around, and I see this like like oh my god, like a gate for like trailers when you pull them, like
Yeah.
if you were putting stuff in it. I shit you not. I put all 5 fucking TVs in there,
Oh.
and we pieced the fuck out like an Irish goodbye.
Yeah.
Hey, hey, you got a free TV. If they work, they work. They don't. You can go right over here to Southside and fucking
Yeah.
get rid of them. So, I mean, I've did a lot of TV moving this year, but like I figure like have a nice setup for Xander, and plus he knows how to work this TV,
Yeah.
and he knows how to work the one in his room, and the one he has currently in his room at his mother's is our first like TV.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, like the Samsung that would move.
Hmm.
That's the one that's still there, and it's in
Oh,
his
damn.
room. So
Yeah, he's due for an upgrade.
yeah, for sure. So I figure, I think in a way we all like I was due for one because I've been wanting one since I got on my own.
Yeah.
But like you and I were talking, you're just like, that's a lot of fucking money. But then you get
Yeah.
shit like that where it's like, hey, hey, fucking shabby right there. That's not that, it entices you, and
All it
especially
does.
it's that time of year. So this is when you're like, all right, come on, I got you. I'll fucking do it. And that's what I did. I was like, oh, yeah, fuck. All right, I'll do it. It's fine. But so what I did, the first thing I did is I hooked it all up and I fired up my PS5 and I turned it right back off. I was like, yeah, this was worth it. I was like, this is so fucking worth it
Yeah.
because like the details of every fucking thing are crazy. Like I
Yeah.
had Mortal Kombat on Mortal Kombat 1 and I was looking at it and it was like in their facial structure and all this shit and I was going, yeah, I didn't see any of this shit before. Nope,
Nope.
no
Not at
idea.
all.
I was like, I mean, nothing wrong with my old TV, nothing wrong. But this one, I'm like, man,
Now you can't go backwards.
yeah, no, you can't. Now I'm like, man, Shang Tsung really does look like an old ass motherfucker, bro. Like, ugh, ugh. But yeah,
Yeah.
I did that. That was my like big boy thing that I did.
That was like when we got ours. We've had this one that we've had for like a year or two now. So it's still, newer. And it was the very first like smart TV that we ever bought. Um and I remember the first time we watched something on it. Oh, it was the first original season of The Mandalorian on Disney Plus.
Yeah,
Turned that shit on. I was like, I feel like I'm on the fucking planet with them. I was like, this shit is it is
right.
quick.
They So yesterday, I was I'm just testing it out, and I know that like one HDMI is like your main one.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And I used it for the PS5 because that's what I'll use it for more.
yeah.
And then just the vibrant colors and like it's bright. So yesterday I was getting my soundbar adjusted to it, and last night, so this would have been Wednesday night for people watching the show. I was watching Utah played the Detroit Red Wings.
Mhm.
Dude, I felt like I was sitting there.
Yeah,
And I'm sitting there going like, that's a bright ass TV.
I know.
And then I'm like, wait, that's the fucking ice. Like, god damn.
Because it's
All
not even.
right.
It's like so bright that it's almost like blue.
Yes.
It's not even
Yes.
white. It's like it's got like you're like, God damn.
Yeah, dude. I was like, holy fuck.
You're like, am I watching? Is this AI? Like, what am I watching?
Yeah.
Like,
I was sitting there and I was just like just taking it in and I was like, man, that shit's pretty fucking clear. Like, that's really dope. And then like I don't know. I mean, I was captivated in the game because like I
mhm.
really haven't got to see Utah play,
Yeah,
and I wanted to see like how they are. But I'm sitting there watching it, going like, that ice is fucking really clear. Like,
yep,
and then I'm like paying attention to stupid shit. Like, man, oh, you could see like everything, like them, the
hmm,
wear and tear of the fucking rink, and I was like, I'm lost in this shit. I was like, good 20 minutes. Like I
yeah,
was just like, damn, this shit is crazy. I was like, all right, I think I made a good investment.
yeah,
But you know how you were talking about like the hats and how the shipment and shit.
yeah.
So anyway, back to like tis the season. Dude, Amazon, I don't know about you, but Amazon, yo, y'all are fucking up. Y'all are
Uh,
fucking up religiously. How you gonna sit there and have people pay for Prime, right? And it's supposed to be a day shipping, 2 day shipping. Yeah, Amazon, Jeff Bezos, I'm calling you the fuck out, bro. How you gonna sit there and have that? Oh, it'll be here in a day or two or whatever. And then all of a sudden it's like order now before so you can get it before Christmas. And myself, my girlfriend, and some others that I know have ordered to make sure it's there before Christmas. And you're telling me, nope, December 26th or January 9th. And I'm like, homie, let's just pump the fucking brakes. If I pay you 140 or $50 a year for Prime,
Yeah.
uh send me my shit. Because now, as a father, I have to make up an excuse to why Santa couldn't drop it off. But you know what? He didn't forget your birthday, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so I have to like come up on the fly and be like, well, I don't know. Santa
I
fucking
I can I haven't, knock on wood, we haven't had any issues. Now everything that we ordered it is here. We actually had the opposite. I had something that was going to be cutting it close, and I still ordered it anyways because I was like, it'll. I have a little wiggle room, but it'll be close.
yeah.
That shit came yesterday, and I was like, oh, well, that was faster than they,
Right, faster
projected.
than you anticipated. Like I had a couple things that were like that.
Yeah,
So, like it was telling me, "Hey, we're sorry, Paul. This is expected to be here after Christmas." Like blah blah blah. And to me, certain things weren't like top priority.
yeah,
The top priority shit is present. That's great. That's great. It's great. I feel like I'm doing Donald Trump. But but the thing is, like now I can use it for like the birthday. That's fine.
yeah,
But my thing was when you're setting erroneous fucking dates, like the 9th of January, and I'm like, bro, I ordered this a week and a half ago.
yeah. And I think what's irritating too is because, and they'll tell you, like, oh, well, not everything comes from us anymore. We deal with like third party
Third parties.
retailers. And it's like, well, because there are some things like you'll go to try and order and it won't have prime shipping option. It'll be like, oh, you got to pay for shipping, or if you want it quicker, you got to pay $5.99. And I'm like, no, like you said, I pay for the fucking membership. Send me my shit.
Right. 100 fucking percent. And I'm sitting there, and then when I ordered them, and I saw like, dude, I had like 6 or 7 items, not just Xander, but like my parents and Brandy and shit like
Yeah,
that. And I'm going, dude, this is Christmas. Like, what the fuck? And then like 2 days later, all the dates changed.
yeah,
And it was like closer to Christmas. And I was like, you motherfuckers just gave me a small anxiety/panic attack. And then next thing you know, it's like, oh, we're sorry. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking kill you, dude.
I'll tell you what. Target was on point with their shipping. I order. I don't. I'm not a Target person generally, but there was two items that I kind of needed, was looking for, and they were the only ones that had it. Two different items. So I'm like, fine. The one item, it was for my little nephew. I was trying to get him something that he could do on his own because he just turned 4. But it's just him and my mom at home, so he always like bugging my mom, like, help me do this or play this
Yeah,
with me, stuff like that. Just being a kid, but it's just him and my mom at home, and my mom's trying to do shit. She's, adulting.
right.
So I'm like, I'm gonna find him something he can do by himself. Bro, I was sitting here last Saturday eating my fucking bowl of Grinch Christmas cereal, watching 80s Ninja Turtles because Nickelodeon was running a throwback 80s thingy because of the anniversary of the Ninja Turtles. And obviously there was fucking kids toy commercials all morning long.
I'm sure.
And I was like, my nephew needs that. So I looked it up. Gator golf. Good old gator golf. Put the fucking ball in the
Yeah.
gator's mouth and it shoots it back out at you. And I'm like, he doesn't need anybody to help him. He can do it all by himself.
Yeah.
So Target was the only one that had it. And I'm like, okay. Decent price. Wasn't worried about that. It was reasonable. I was like, okay, we'll get it. But I've never really ordered from them. So I'm like, I don't know what their shipping's like, especially now during the holidays.
Yeah.
They're like, you'll have it by the 19th. And I'm like, all right, I'm okay
It's
with that.
doable. It's feasible.
That's good. Then again, I ordered it on Saturday. Like I saw it and I ordered it. And then on Monday, I was looking for something else for Jane and they had it. I'm like, fuck. all right, well, I'll order it. Let me see what the shipping options are. And it was like, you'll have it on the 19th. And I'm like, oh, maybe they'll just bundle up my shit and
Yeah.
bring it together. No, I got the game on Tuesday, just past Tuesday, and the thing for Jane came today. So I got everything earlier than they projected.
See that's the best. Like that's cool if you get it early. Like that's fantastic.
Yeah.
But like if it's late, it pisses me off.
Oh, it does. I hate it because again, there were three items I ordered for Jane from Amazon, and it was like it was like loaded on the truck, out for delivery, da da da. And I'm like, okay. So I forewarned Donna. I'm like, hey, there's packages coming today. They didn't give me like the projected time of
Yeah, like
day.
an ETA, yeah.
And I'm like, but so just be on the lookout. Again, make sure nobody takes anything. She's like, okay. And then I get home and I was like, did a package come? And she was like, no, nobody dropped anything off. And I'm like, fuck. Someone back on the app and I looked it up. Don't, like you said, don't you know that shit said delayed, delayed, delayed. And I'm like, and then the next day it was like, sorry for the delay. We apologize. Your items got backtracked or some shit. And I'm like, it was on the truck in the neighborhood. Like, how the fuck?
Yeah.
What?
You're over there like Amazon, why you fucking lying? You know, it wasn't on the goddamn truck in the goddamn first place. You coming over here with your erroneous lies.
So I got it like two. It was supposed to come. I don't even know what day it was, but it came like 2 days after the actual date that it was supposed to be delivered.
That's okay. So I had to dabble in something that I've never dabbled in before either.
Porn?
So I had to do a two-parter, kind of the same thing. I had to go pick up something from Target.
Oh,
Okay. And Riley wanted these two things that are Sabrina Carpenter.
mm,
So I had to go, I found it on Target. And again, similar to you. Target's the only place that had
yeah,
it. So I saw there was three in stock. I had it like I bought it and I was picking it up there. That thing, easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. Perfect.
mm,
And then we went, excuse me, after Xander had a bocce match on Tuesday.
yeah.
Spoiler alert, people, he won. They won after a tie.
Way to
And
go.
right. So um we'll get back to that because other stuff happened. So and then we went to Ulta. It's not my thing.
No.
You know what I mean? It's but like I'm the kind of guy that'll go in Victoria's Secrets too.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? I stores don't bother me, but I just know when the vibe's off. Like you know
Yeah,
what I mean? It's not for me. So her and her mom are shopping around, Brandy and her mom, and I remembered that Riley wanted something from Sabrina Carpenter, and Ulta sold it.
yeah,
And I was like, oh, okay. So we go ask this girl, and she's like, oh, this shit that drove me nuts. So we went to the perfume sections. That's just a perfume. Went to the section, came back, saw an associate. They saw us coming from there. We asked, hey, do you have the Sabrina Carpenter perfumes? Let's go check. Took us back there. I was like, so we're walking back, and I was like, ma'am. And she turned around. I was like, we just came from here. I
yeah,
said, I said, you should know this because you saw us.
yeah,
She's like, oh, well, I'll check in the back. So as she's walking back, I looked at Brandy. I was like, they don't have it. I instantly, she was like, how do you know? I was like, I worked retail a time or two. I know. They don't have it. I was
yeah.
like, unless it's some fucking Foot Locker and some shoes, they ain't got it. So she comes out. She's like, we don't even sell it. I was like, the app says you do.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, then she went on this rant. Oh, that's the app. You'll have to get it off there. She was like, well, we could try to bring it here. As she's running the mill, telling me you could order and have it delivered to the store. I looked right up at her, Eric, dead ass, and was like, I ordered it, it'll be here Thursday.
Yeah.
So his bocce match was Tuesday. Thursday. It was right at the door. I
Yeah,
was like, yeah, but yet you got fucking old broad over here. We don't sell it. No, 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 no idea. But
I
yeah,
know.
like,
It's it's been yeah, it's been a hit. Like I just like you said too, like it just like, I think like it went so fast that it was just like it doesn't even feel like. And I think now that we're older too, like I think we catch ourselves saying all the time like it doesn't feel like Christmas, and it's always a different reason, like oh the weather's not the same or this or that or whatever, but it's like this year just the whole vibe is just
the whole
weird.
thing is off. Like, I don't know. Like, when we had snow earlier in the week, I felt it. Like a little trickle. Like, oh man, it's nice. And it was cool because like Xander, Brandy, and I sat here
Hmm.
and we made a wonderful day of it.
Hmm.
That's when I was texting you, like, hey, I'm watching your movie. Like
Yeah.
we watched we watched National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Xander liked Eight Crazy Nights.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
And I didn't think he was going to, but he was
Yeah.
so infatuated with it. So I was like, hey, have at it. So after that, he wanted to watch the Simpsons Christmas special. Classic. So we did. And then he left us. That's what he did. He was like, peace, I'm out. And then I asked Brandy, I said, let's we did nostalgia and then we did some specials, like obviously with National Lampoon.
Hmm.
I said, let's do something new. Let's try something new. And she's like, okay. So we did the one on Paramount with Jack Black where it's like Dear Santa.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Have
didn't
you
see it, but I
seen
know which
this?
one. I haven't seen it.
Dude, it was actually okay. Like it was pretty good.
We we went. I went down like the one. It was like 2 weekends ago. I just went on like we were just sitting here again. We had like nothing else to do, and I just me and Donna. Actually, I don't even know if it wasn't a weekend. It was a weekday because Jane wasn't home. It was just me and Donna. I came home from work, I think, and she made dinner and we just sat here and we watched everything that was on. Like I don't know if it was Freeform or one of the channels that runs nothing but like Christmas specials. They had the Home Alone marathon, just the two good ones. That was all we needed.
That's all you
Um,
ever need.
and then it led into the Grinch, and then like the Jim Carrey Grinch, and then we did have to flip channels after the Grinch. I think it was AMC had on Christmas Vacation, and I was like, all right, so like we
Yeah.
busted out like four Christmas movies in a row. But I've watched Grinch 3 times already, and I've watched Vacation twice. But there'll probably be more. There'll probably be another at least one or two Vacation watches before.
Hands down. Like so okay. I have a bone to pick with Freeform. How many fucking times are you gonna show Home Alone?
Oh, I know.
How many fucking times are you gonna show? Even when they did the 31 nights of Halloween, you didn't show Hocus Pocus as much as I thought you were going to. You
That
showed Home Alone. Just run a marathon. Do
well, they show
AMC?
that, and they show the other Grinch, the new cartoon one with Cumberbatch.
Yes.
The
Those
new cart, those three, Home Alone 1, 2, and that Grinch one, which we did watch that one too. Um, those three, like you said, I feel like they're on all the time.
right. Every time we've tried to go on Freeform and go to see like what's on, I'll look at Brandon and be like, "You got to be fucking kidding me."
I'm like 25 Days of Christmas. It's the same movie all 25 days.
It's the same three movies. And then she was like, "Well, we could watch a Christmas Story." I was like, "Now hold on, that's sacred ground. That's my dad."
Yeah, that one I feel like you can't watch. I won't watch that till Christmas Eve.
I don't watch it until Christmas Day with my dad.
Yeah,
It's
I'll watch
kind of
it.
like, but that's like everybody has their thing. That's my thing with my dad.
Yeah, I just because it's always again it's nostalgia because TBS or TNT or which one of the I think it's TBS will run there all like Christmas Eve
All fucking day.
all day. So it's like I'll watch it then. Like to me, that's when I'm like, that's almost like people get up and watch the Thanksgiving Day parade on Thanksgiving.
Yep.
It's like you get up Christmas and Christmas Stories on all day. That's how you know it's Christmas.
Like I was telling Brandy, I was like, it's been so chaotic since like Halloween. I haven't even watched Nightmare Before Christmas
We
until
haven't
this
watched
year.
that one yet.
And what's
No,
funny
at least I haven't,
is Freeform has had 2 fucking months to put it on there like
and they haven't.
consistently, and they haven't. But like,
No.
we got our stuff in. Like Xander got his stuff in. Like if people followed my Snapchat, we were doing trying to do one a day,
Yeah,
and we were doing a pretty. We had a pretty good cycle going,
yeah,
and then like the weekend came, so of course shit gets off track. But be ready because it's the week of Christmas, so we're gonna go hard. But like
yeah.
he did
I
all the he did all the prep and landings. There's a new one on Disney Plus.
yeah, Snowball something.
Yeah, that one was pretty good. We enjoyed it. He did all those. He did Charlie Brown. He did he did the Grinch, the cartoon, like the original.
Yeah.
Um he dude. And then we did Rudolph, Frosty, the classics.
Mhm.
And then like uh everybody knows I've watched Fred Claus at least twice.
I've watched it once already.
I was like, dude, and like so the reason real quick why that happened, why I got into watching it earlier than usually anticipated, because it's kind of like the Christmas Story. I'll watch it this week, but like I saw it was on AMC, so I'm watching it, and I was like,
Mm.
"No, we got to start it at the beginning,"
Yeah,
and that's kind of where it snowballed. And then we did that actually on Saturday, or Sunday. We put on Fred Claus again, and she was like, "That's my favorite fucking flick, dude. It's great."
it's so good. We speaking of him, we were sitting here the other night, and because Jane's been home for the past week now from school, and we were sitting here the other night. Again, we had like dinner or whatever, and I don't know if there was something else we watched and then fell into it, but we started. Four Christmases was on,
That fucking movie's amazing.
and she never seen it. So, and then she kept saying like she wanted to go get a shower. She had to get ready for bed because she's working back down at the grocery store while she's home. And they have her working the opening shift at like 7, 8 a.m. So she's like, I gotta get a shower, I gotta go to bed. She was like, well, I wanna see that. I'm gonna hold on. And then she'd start getting up out of her chair, and then she'd go, oh, hold on. I wanna see what. Then I'm like, I'm telling you, just sit down and buckle up. There's just some shit here.
Dude, it's so great. It
When he went to his
like
fucking dad's house to install a satellite.
when they're playing the game, when they're she's reading the fucking questions to John
Yeah.
Favreau.
Yeah.
What's the one thing on your end table or nightstand? A sock.
Yeah.
Yes. The best is when she's like, the only man you'll ever let me cheat on you with, and he's like, John Grish.
I'm like, that movie was. It's like it's got your typical like rom com for girls, but then there's so much funny shit that happens
There's
in that
so much
movie.
shit that happens with his family though, dude.
Yeah, it's with his family.
It's
Her
with
family's
his family.
weird, but his
Yeah,
family's
his
just
her family got some shit, but his family, oh my god.
yeah,
I don't know if Brandy's ever seen that, but honey, you have to watch for
yeah.
me.
That was a good one. Jane liked it. Yeah,
Yeah,
and as we're talking, Donna's in the other room watching. I can hear original Rudolph. I can hear right now. His little nose is bleeping. Like,
yeah, you can hear that shit from fucking across the room. Hey, Rudolph, you want to tone it down a bit? I love it. Dude,
we
Santa's
watched
such a
all the other
dick.
ones too. We watched Year Without Santa Claus.
I watched that a couple weeks ago.
There's another one in there too. There's like three of the like claymation ones. Rudolph, Santa Claus is coming to town. Oh, A
Year
Year
without
Without
Santa
Santa.
Claus.
Yeah, yeah. And then there's another one. There's the New Year's Eve one, which
Yeah,
is kind of like a weird. Oh, and there's another one. That Jane goes, ain't that the same dude? And I was like, yep, it's the same claymation in all of them. They don't change it. The Jack Frost one.
yeah.
because it's like the same dude that played Jack Frost is the same dude that played like young Santa Claus and Year Without Santa. I was like, look, back then they didn't have a budget. They just made one clay character and they're like, we're multitasking this motherfucker.
He's a guy that wears multiple hats, daughter. That's
Exactly.
exactly what he is, literally and metaphorically. Okay, that's what happens.
It's like it was the
Uh,
same Ed Abner's fucking snowman at the beginning of everyone singing. Like you
that's
can't.
it. I mean, tough times around them times. We just
They're like,
other
we're in a
than
recession. Like we can't.
they were in a lot, that's for sure. Brandy and I found uh I found 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. Do you remember
Oh yeah, we just watched that the cartoon
the
with the
cartoon with the
little mice.
mouse and the clock?
Yes,
Yes,
yeah,
dude. I have not watched that, I think, since we were kids.
yeah. It was on. I think it was AMC.
I was gonna say, if you say freeform, I'll be like, these motherfuckers are talking shit.
No, no, it was AMC. It was the other morning. It was I think it was Sunday morning. I got up and we were going to dinner. We had some shit to do um Sunday, so I had to go out and shovel all that snow.
Yeah,
So while I was eating breakfast, I was sitting here watching uh the Jack Frost was on. And Jane was watching. She goes, that's when she was like, I'd never seen this one, and talking about the characters and stuff.
yeah,
And then after it was over, the Twas the Night Before Christmas, and Jane goes, "What is this?" And I said, "It's the story, just animated." I was like,
yeah.
"So the story, just watch it." And ended up watching it with her because like you said, I was like, "Man, I don't remember last time I saw this," so I just sat
Right?
there.
Like what you literally I did think about it like think about it, Eric. When's the last time you've watched that?
Yeah, and and even that, like the animation, it was so it's so old that like it didn't even fit my TV. I had like the black bars because it didn't fit the ratio of the new TVs.
Dude, and it's so old his Hannah comes down and he's smoking a fucking pipe. Be like, you can't have that shit on TV now.
No,
You can't be
no,
out there smoking a pipe. People are gonna think some shit.
yeah, no, that was on. That's funny you talk about it because yeah, I had to explain to her. I was like, this was an old. It wasn't one that we waited around for as much as we did like the Rudolphs and stuff.
Yeah.
But when it came on, you sat and watched it.
Yeah, I like what I was telling Brandon. I was like, when we were kids, like if it popped on, like yo, you watched it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? But like the ones you waited for were like Rudolph, Frosty, Charlie Brown, the Grinch, The Year Without Santa Claus,
yeah,
shit like that. I was like, but
yeah.
this one, I don't know. It's just like nostalgic to me. I was like, yeah, we'll watch it for sure. I have no problem.
We got in the other night. We Sunday after we went to dinner at her grandfather's with with Donna's family, and we got back and Jane and Jean was with us, so we were just sitting here all hanging out, and it was still kind of early. It was only maybe like I don't know 7 or 8 o'clock at night, and I was like, we're all sitting here, fuck it. Jane was like, what? And I was like, we got one thing that we have not watched yet, and it's almost Christmas. And she was like, okay, right to Disney Plus, Muppet fucking Christmas Carol. I was like, we have not watched that yet. I will not go any further until we do. So we had to watch that one.
Yeah, mine. Um, I will watch. I'll watch Muppet Family Christmas with Xander next week because he won't be able to watch it with his mom. So I'm going to honor the tradition of watching it with
Yeah.
him. And then um, he and I watched the Garfield Christmas special
Oh,
with
that's a good, the old one, the classic one.
that's my
Yeah.
favorite. Yeah, that's my. It's like, and what's funny is like
Because they
the
have them on Prime. The Garfields, I think, are on Prime.
Garfield's on Peacock,
Oh, Peacock. I knew one of the apps
but
had
the
it.
show is on Peacock.
Yeah, the old, like Garfield and Friends and
Yeah,
everything.
and I was like, oh, well, like I have the Christmas special. Like I bought it on Prime years and years ago.
Yeah, yeah,
But then I was like, wouldn't this be part of the TV show? And then
yeah.
like, so I was looking and I couldn't find it, and I was like, huh, all right. So I just went and did my
Two
thing.
of them. Yeah.
Yeah, illegally. But
I know I have to watch illegally because I don't have Apple.
Oh,
They
Fry
made
Rod.
no that you can watch that on YouTube, not YouTube TV, but on YouTube itself. There are people that have pieced together clip by clip the whole special. And
It's fucking great.
the
When I'm fucking
transition is
level.
pretty seamless. Like it's pretty good. I was like,
Oh,
this is
I
gonna be
bet.
fucked up. I was like, no, they actually did a pretty good job. So I can watch that. No, there's a new Fraggle Rock Christmas special that's on Apple.
Oh.
It's called The First Snow. Fraggle Rock gets its first snowfall.
Hmm.
So
I might
I
have
was
to
like,
look
yeah,
into that
I'm
illegally.
gonna have to I'm gonna have to watch that shit.
Illegally.
Yeah, I found the website. I already I'm good.
Dude, I'm telling you, like I went back and I was trying to find a whole bunch of like nostalgic shit growing up that you can't find no more. Like
Yeah.
I went and I found like, dude, I found the Life with Louie Christmas special,
Oh,
and I was like, wow. Like just looking for shit, and now I was like, I even found like Frosty Returns when Frosty's voiced by John Goodman, and I was
yeah,
like, wow. I was like, man, I'm on motherfucking fire. Like,
yeah,
yeah, I was like, shit. And then, like, just little things. Like, there was one way back. I think I remember it, but I think Brandy don't. But it was like Christopher the Christmas Tree, where he gets chopped down, but like everybody gets around him gets chopped down, but he doesn't because he's so little and like
Oh, I
frail.
think I remember that one.
But then he ends up becoming a big full ass tree, and then he is shot
Yeah.
for the president.
Yes.
Yeah. And I was like, man, that one used to pull my like made me sad because like you knew he was like basically talking about dying. I was like,
Yeah.
damn, that's some fucked up shit right there. And then watching it now as like a 40-year-old, I was like, dude, he's gonna die. Like
Yeah.
I was like, damn, you know what? This is why I don't fuck with this older shit. Like they just called it like they saw it, he's gonna die.
They didn't care. There was no
They
rules back
didn't
then.
they didn't give a fuck. I
They were
mean,
like, these kids need to learn a hard lesson.
right? And then years later, you guys are gonna learn this movie called Up. And you're gonna learn real heartache real quick. Let me fucking
Yeah.
tell you. But yeah, I was like, if we didn't give a fuck about the damn Christmas tree, you know, we didn't give a fuck about Santa blowing a fucking pipe out of nowhere.
No.
And it's the corn cob pipe. You don't know what's in there. He could have been partying with Willie Nelson back in the day. You don't know.
They
You
tried
don't
telling me
know.
that my Christmas shirt wasn't appropriate for work and I'm not allowed to wear it.
With the fucking turtle shirt.
No, no, no. This one was a hit today. Um, no, I have a. I bought it from one of those like you've seen them on like Instagram and stuff. They're like these clothing lines that support like the police and stuff. They're like companies owned by retired cops or
Oh
whatever.
yeah,
They do like so the one company I ordered a hat from them the one time, like a was that the thin blue flag or whatever, you know, the blue line flag. It was on a hat, and so some of their stuff pops up from time to time. But they did a whole Christmas series the one year. It was like a year or two ago. I ordered this shirt that's got an elf on the shelf on the front of it, and he's got a busted eye bleeding from his lip, and around like it's like there's like a like a wreath or something around them, and it
yeah.
says "Snitches get stitches."
And
The
they
elf
found it offensive.
because the elf got the shit beat out of him.
Well, they
Yeah,
had it fucking coming. Stop fucking snitching, a dumbass bitch. We ain't got time for all that bullshit.
yeah. So they were like, "We don't know if that's really appropriate for kids," and I was like, "Bet your mom and dad's find it funny."
I
Like
bet you $1 million they're gonna be looking at that fucking elf when he moves the next day. Be like, you better shut the fuck up.
that's why I haven't worn. I have this other Christmas baseball cap. It has like this old classic looking Santa on it. It almost reminds me of like the Coca Cola Santa face. It's this old classic Santa, but he's smoking a stogie. He's got a cigar, and it's not like it's a joint. Like it is clearly a stogie. It's a cigar. And I'm like, if I wear that to work, they're probably gonna say something.
They're
Like you
probably gonna
said,
say
like a pipe. You know what I mean?
he's smoking a blunt or some shit.
So I'm like, you can't say shit about my Christmas vacation hat. And then I wore this one. I got this new hat too. Your son would probably appreciate this one. This is it's like,
Is it? It's a Santa hat.
dude, no, it's like one of them long stocking cap like types.
Oh,
I got
impressive.
it from, I got it from Hot Topic. They sent me like a birthday. gift voucher because I have like their rewards program, and it was like the week of Black Friday or Cyber Monday or whatever. Even
Yeah,
though it
yeah,
was
yeah.
like Cyber Week, not one day like it used to be.
Right.
So between the sale and my coupon, I paid $2 for that hat.
Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with that, man. That's
I was
fine.
like, I couldn't. Obviously, anytime Hot Topic sends me like a gift voucher to use, I go straight to the Funko section on the website. But I couldn't find anything that like caught my eye.
Well, I think they were applying they were doing this to fuck me. That's what
Yeah,
they were doing. They made
yeah.
me go and buy fucking a plethora of new fucking Funko Pops, and then all of a sudden, art drops.
Dude, I got that email and I was like, "Got to be fucking kidding me!" Like that one, that was sweet.
That's the one I want.
Yeah,
It's the only like I have him every other which way except the ones that Tim's gonna tell me about. By the way, Tim, Dark Side Collectibles promo code. Use it. Dark Side. Y'all know already. But I I I saw it and I was like, dude, it's him as Santa.
yeah,
Fuck, I want him as Santa.
yeah.
And then it was like, oh, it's a Funko exclusive. I was like, of course it is.
But you know what though? Their site, their exclusives aren't. I have ordered sometimes exclusives from them.
Yeah.
Just because it's the only way you're going to be able to get it. If it's something that I really, really want or something I really need to add to a collection, their stuff's normally anywhere between 12 to 15 bucks, which isn't bad.
It's nothing crazy.
The only part that sucks is then you got to pay for shipping, and I'm like, I don't want to pay for shipping.
Yeah, fuck, I don't want to pay for fucking shipping.
Like they have, like I'm not because it doesn't come out for I don't know till the summer. They say I don't even know why they're pre-ordering it now, but they have that exclusive John Cena. The last time is now one from the other night.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'll probably order that at some point. But then they released all those fucking Muppet babies, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah. And then when you sent that to me, I was like, what did I say to you? You're fucked.
Yeah, because then they just released a new one. Ralph the dog, Ralph the dog as a Muppet baby, sitting at the piano like he used to do in the cartoon.
Yeah. See, but you were saying it's a rabbit hole.
It's good. I mean, so far they have Kermit, Piggy, Ralph, Fozzie, and Gonzo. But then you're gonna have to have Scooter and Skeeter and Animal.
Yeah.
Like, there's more. Fuck, they might even come out with the fucking with Nana and her fucking stocking legs. Who knows?
That's possible. And that's for what? The new Muppet Babies.
No, those ones that they're just releasing, they're the
The old
retro,
stuff?
the '80s Muppet Babies. It's
Oh.
not the new ones.
Well, because the only one that's new in the new one is Summer.
Yeah,
That's
the
it.
Penguin.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they just released a teaser trailer. You know how Seth Rogen he helped them do that like final movie like a couple years ago.
Yeah.
He helped. So evidently he's obsessed. I guess kind of like me, but probably in a worse way because he can afford things. He's obsessed with the Muppets and Jim Henson. So like that was like a dream come true for him to be in that movie and help write it. He's now gotten because that went so good, and he's been fighting with I guess Disney. He has written a script, and they're bringing back the original Muppet Show.
Oh, wow.
The first episode drops February 4th. And you know how they used to, so they'd have celebrity guests. Every episode was a celebrity guest.
Yeah.
The big celebrity guest for this like promo or for like this like I guess they're doing one episode to see what kind of response they get.
Yeah.
It's Sabrina Carpenter.
Motherfucker.
I was like, Jane was like, "Yep, we're watching it." I was like, "Yes, we will be watching it."
That's okay. I was over here like, what date was that again?
February 4th
Oh,
on ABC. It'll be on ABC too. They're putting it back on cable. It's not even going to be just on the
wow.
like you can watch it. It'll be on Disney Plus, but
Yeah, I would
like it's
imagine.
gonna be on ABC at like 8 o'clock on February 4th.
With Miss Sabrina. Son of a bitch.
Yeah,
That's what I'm fucking talking about.
I was
But
like, yep,
so you were talking about like the Muppet obsession.
yeah,
So that has been Xander's core of Christmas.
yeah.
Yeah. Um, so we've been to Zone 28, and for people that aren't from here, Zone 28 is like a
Fun
Chuck
for
E. Cheese
all.
slash fun for all slash bowling alley.
Mhm.
And he always wanted these like Muppets characters, and
Yeah,
they're obscenely fucking obscenely crazy. Take a
yeah,
personal. So I took pictures of them, and I've been having them in my list for like 3 years. But because only reason why I haven't pulled the trigger on them is they're like stupid, utterly fucking expensive.
yeah.
Like for between $49 to $59 to even like I always get the old men wrong, but those two are 119. I was like,
Walter, Walter, and Ordorf.
I said, Xander, this is insane. Like
Yeah,
I said, I know how you play with things. Like I know how you play with toys. There's no way like dad, grandma Bonnie, grandma Beth, Nunny, dad, Pap, Brandy, anybody. There's no way we're gonna put this much money into this and they just
yeah,
hit. Like, you know what I mean? I can't. So like we started nitpicking at the little like the cheaper ones, but the ones he more or less would want.
yeah.
Like we got him like Bronson and Beaker, and we got him like Ralph and Kermit, certain ones. You know,
Now, are they like action figure type ones, or are they just like beanie bait? Like what? Are like what kind
they're
of?
like action figures.
Oh, okay.
It's like posable and shit. And I was like, okay, like you better fucking play with them. Like, you know
Yeah,
what I mean? Because I was like, I don't want him sitting in my house or his mom's house or just collecting dust.
yeah,
So he's like, I want them. And I was like, all right, well, listen, we'll talk to the big guy and we'll see what happens.
yeah, yeah,
Then it took this complete fucking turn. And everybody that knows Xander knows he likes to stim with his hands. It's a
yeah,
very unique tell for kids on the spectrum. Sometimes they stim with their hands or their kind of stimulation. Xander likes to do puppets. Everybody
yeah.
knows. Xander wanted Muppet puppets.
Oh,
So this is where it gets great because I'm in fucking love. He has an original Fozzie from like 1980 something
uh-huh.
coming, a Kermit, a Miss Piggy, and an animal, his
Yeah,
best one, and a fucking Swedish chef.
nice.
Dude, I said to everybody, I said, I can't wait for him to have the Swedish chef puppet on his hand. And I hear, I will fucking lose it, bro. I will fucking die if he goes into Swedish chef conversation. Like, oh my God, I will lose it. But yeah, like it's very Muppet oriented this year.
I'll
Like,
have to. I don't know. Like if you guys are ever over here, or even if like we come out your way at some point. Um, I think I have. So the one years a few years ago, the girls. It was a one time like limited open shop. Jim Henson opened an online shop where you could create your own Muppet.
that's already happening.
Donna and Jane made me I mean I have a full blown Muppet of myself.
So Xander would never watch this, but his mom, I tried really hard to get to see if she wanted help, but
Yeah,
she was very adamant about doing it, and he has one coming.
nice.
Looks just like him, everything. And Ashley, I'm not gonna, do too much inside baseball, but has sent me everything, like
Yeah,
what it's looking like, where the progression is, how it's going, what he looks like. And I was like, holy shit. I was like, that looks like my kid.
yeah,
And then we think it might help him. I mean, everybody knows that Xander is kind of in his own ways now, but
yeah,
he might tell us how he is feeling
yeah. Through the
through the puppet. So
yeah,
I was like, dude, this is
because mine
fucking
mine
phenomenal.
even came with like mine came with like a booklet, and inside of the booklet was an instructional DVD in the back, that like Jim Henson created, and it was like a short tutorial on how to do them up, like how to control the puppet, because this one even came with like the little metal sticks that they use to control their hands and shit. And I'm like,
That's the only thing we don't have is metal hooks for his hands.
yeah, so like because mine obviously just like Muppets, like they're always cut off at the waist. That's all you see.
Yeah.
So like mine's cut off at the waist, like a regular Muppet is, and I can control his mouth and everything in the face, and that's really where the instructional booklet and that comes in handy, is because even for me, I never had to control arms, like because you have to hold two sticks, but it's almost like chopsticks, like you're trying to
Yeah.
do two at one time, and it was interesting, like it was crazy, but yeah. And
That's dope.
the funny part is like, again, this was like I don't know how many years ago, that they got it for me. Well, it was right around the time that Seth Rogen came out. They did the Muppet movie, and they did it for me, and he's wearing a bowling shirt.
Hey.
And I'm like, full circle.
Yeah, full circle fucking moment.
Yeah,
That's so
so
awesome.
it's
Like,
pretty
yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
That's cool though.
I know. I can't wait to see how this all unfolds. It's gonna be nice. Like I can't. I'll try to get video for people
Yeah,
with him messing with it. But yeah. Before we head off, I did want to go back to it. So Sanders' first boxing match was on Tuesday,
yeah.
and we, myself,
Uh-huh.
Ashley, Brandy, and myself organized the fact that we were going to have them celebrate Xander's birthday.
Oh, that's nice.
So the three of us orchestrated it, and we got him like cupcakes. Brandy got him balloons, and dear old dad's working fucking slave driving, trying to get the
Yeah,
food. But it was really cute. Um, During intermission, like before they would like switch sides or whatever, we brought the cupcakes in. They wished him happy birthday, and he blew out the candles. And then another kid on the other team was like, "Oh, it's his birthday too!" And they looked at us, and I was like, you know what I mean? And like, so I'm not going to be rude,
yeah, yeah,
So the kid ends up doing this thing or whatever, and it was really nice. And plus, because Xander got to celebrate the win.
yeah,
You know what I mean? And I was like, even, and then I told Ashley, I was like, doesn't matter if he won or lost. He get to celebrate. He got to celebrate with his team, so that
yeah.
was. But before I go, this is the best part. We had to put fucking high school kids in fucking line. Let me tell you
Uh
that.
oh.
So Ashley and I are about to. She looks at me and she gives me the nod. She's like, "You want to go back?" And I was like, looked up at the clock and I was like, "Yeah." But like we had like 3 minutes left to go.
Yeah,
So anyway, we go back and there's these kids going around the cupcakes. Like they're just trying. They were like looking at the cupcakes. And Ashley's like, "They're gonna try to get the fucking cupcakes." And I was like, "The fuck they are." And then they all be all passive aggressive, like, "Oh, we didn't know, but who the cupcakes for?" I was like, "Listen here, you little fat ass motherfuckers." You
yeah,
know what I mean? And then we were like, "Oh, they're for Xander," and they named some other Xander, and I was like, "No," we both were like Xander Chopek. Oh, yeah, Xander. I was like, no, 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 no,
yeah,
no, no, no. I see what you're doing. You ain't get a fucking cupcake because you quote unquote know him.
yeah,
Okay. His mother's been around the whole quote unquote know him. I've been around the whole quote unquote know him. Do you know him? No. Name me three fucking things that dude watches on his iPad and I'll give you a fucking cupcake.
yeah,
Nope, nothing. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Yeah, dude, they were like hovering around it like fucking people at work with free food. Like
yeah.
they were circling this shit like vultures. I was about to be like, get your motherfucking ass out of here, bro.
Like I said, they had a breakfast thing for us at work today, and I was standing there. Everybody's in line waiting their turn to get. It was just they had like a bakery delivered a bunch of like pastries and cookies and
Oh yeah.
bagels and a bunch of stuff, and It might even have been the place that Jen worked at. I don't remember. But anyways, I was standing there with the little old lady. She's our housekeeper, and she's the funniest, Miss Peggy. She's standing there and she goes, "What is taking so long?" And I'm like, I don't know. I was like, "You'd think they would never see some pastries or something before." Like they had, like you said, they're all like hovering around them, like, "Oh, what's that one? I wonder what that is, and what's I wonder if that's got cream or something." And she again, she's this little old lady. She just peeped her head out from around me and around some one other person. She was like, "It's bread. Pick it up and leave." I was like, Miss Peggy. I was
Man,
like,
hurry up. Get your shit and get fucking moving. We don't got all fucking day.
she
You're
was
going to
like,
grind the fucking bagel so hard it's going to become the croissant.
it's all made from yeast. Just pick it up and leave. I was like, Miss
Miss
Peggy.
Peggy, I'm going to give you your fucking props. Shout out to you because you know what? You don't like your time wasted, and neither do I.
No, I
That
love Miss Peggy. She's the sweetest lady. And she just was like, because here's her. She's like, I know everybody else ain't got nothing to do. I got shit to do. I want to get my breakfast and get back to work.
Amen to that, man. Like for real. Like everybody fucks around, and I get it because it's the holidays and shit. But at the same time, you still at least want to try to get most of your shit done
Yeah,
until the week of Christmas, and then it's
yeah,
like then it's a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more chill. But no, people want to start dicking around. I'm like, dude, I don't got time to play hee haw with the fuck around gang. Like, let's go.
no, yeah,
I have it happen at my job, but I don't want to disclose it because I want to get
yeah,
fired. Because that's just how my life works.
yeah. Trust me. I'll get reprimanded.
Right, something will happen. That's just my life. But that's gonna do it for me and Eric. We hope again, if y'all saw the beginning, have a great, wonderful holiday. We'll see y'all in probably the first week of January. Uh, y'all be safe. Don't drink too much. Don't be idiots. All
Yeah,
right.
don't be a bitch.
And if you do, yeah, y'all know the rules. I ain't gotta explain it to you. I ain't your goddamn daddy. All right. Just be safe. Be healthy. Enjoy it with your families and loved ones. Have a great, wonderful new year. We will all catch you on the flip side, and we will see you next year. Later, Gators.